Fearless Gamers, Matt here for Fearless Games, and today I'm going to be doing another unboxing video. And today we're going to be unboxing the Star Wars X-Wing Miniature Games Imperial Ace Expansion Pack. This is one of the things I picked up on my trip to Anime Boston. If you want to see all the non-gaming stuff that was there, check out the Facebook, see what I grabbed, and a quick, brief thoughts on the trip. Might talk about that more on the podcast, don't know, we'll see what happens there. But for now, let's take a look at this guy. This is the Imperial Ace set. I picked it up because all the gaming stores by me when this came out sold out. They had like 3 or 4 pieces of them and they were gone. And plus, I got this for a really good deal. It was a flat 30 bucks, you know, no 31 or anything like that. Like some of the game stores I was at ended up being like 32, 33 in change after taxes, but this was straight 30 bucks for this. And it's basically, for anyone who isn't aware yet, Imperial Aces adds 2 new TIE fighters, 2 new TIE variant color schemes, and some new cards, upgrades, and a new mission. And so, we're going to pop this open, and I'll see if I can get this camera to zoom in so we can look at this a little better. So, we got the first, we got the little Imperial Aces. One second. Let's see. Forgive me because I'm by myself, but here is the Imperial Aces. Go take them out of the plastic in just a minute. And so what you get is a red TIE interceptor here. Oh. There we go. It's basic. This is supposed to be essentially the Imperial Guard, the Royal Guard TIE fighter. TIE interceptor, sorry. It's really nice detail, just like all the other Fantasy Flight stuff. And just really, I just love how this looks. A red TIE interceptor is really cool. Looks a lot cooler than a red Star Destroyer, if you ask me. And then you got this TIE interceptor. He's based off a particular squad of TIE interceptors, which is identified by the red stripe going across the sun foils, the solar foils on the TIE here. And that is pretty much it for the models. You only get the 2, but to be honest with a lot of this stuff, these TIE interceptors are really good, so having 2 extra, and it's pretty much the price of 2 extra, not too bad. And they're made by, they're Fantasy Flight quality, they're what you expect out of the, out of these guys at this point. So, there's no real bad thing about the, about these dudes. So, I'm gonna put those there for now. Now let's look at what you get extra in this. First and foremost, we get stands and all the parts to make the different ties, and then you get these cards, and we got some new maintenance cards here. They introduced 2 new types of cards, modification and tiles. Let's see, and titles. Sorry, we got the modification ones are the ones with the little nuts and bolts on them. And I think they were introduced first with the Millennium Falcon and the Slave One, because I've had a couple of these before. And the title ones are basically ones that can only be going on to specific ships. So like these are, you know, Royal Guard ties only. And stuff like that, and I mean, they only work on TIE interceptors, so you can't put them on anything else, and they give you some bonus points on them. And then you've got a bunch of modifications. The modification cards, you're allowed 1 modification card on your ship and 1 title, and these are just like slight upgrades to the things, you know, like minor tweaks Not like, they're not like, you know, skills or weapons or anything. And then you get your classic skill cards. Here, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Is that correct? Yep. So we get those guys, then we get modifications, and then we go on, and you get the standard, you get the, you get 8 ship cards, so you get 8 brand new TIE fighters. 4 of them are TIE interceptors, or TIE interceptors. 4 of them are themed for the red Royal Guard TIEs, and 4 of them are themed for the red striped TIE, which I believe is the Saber Squadron pilot. There we go, the Saber Squad. Then you get your normal, you get the standard cardboard pieces with the dials, and some interesting new tokens, which are used in the new mission pack, and in the that comes with it. So you get a brand new mission to play, and it's interesting. It's the first one that I've read, at least. I haven't read through all of the ones that I own that has a point valued ship instead of just take this pilot, and this pilot versus that pilot, that ship, and that ship, which is cool. It's a really interesting mission setup. And so, for $40, yeah, 40, bleh. For $30, you're getting 2 TIE interceptors, a new mission, 8 new upgrade cards. Let's see, 8 upgrades and, no, what was it? Sorry, I'm kind of flighty today. 12 new upgrade cards, including 2 titles, and the rest, 2 titles and 4 modifications. And, yeah, at least so. 2 titles and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 modifications, sorry. And then 6 upgrade cards. You're getting the stands, you're getting the 2 cards, and you're getting a grand total of 8 new character ships, 8 new ship cards. And plus a new mission pack with new tiles to play said mission. Overall, it's not a bad deal. And this is all for the price of 2 ships. So for 2 regular TIE interceptors, I'm getting 2 nicely recolored interceptors, a new mission, and some new title cards. So I think it's a really good value, but I could be a little biased there because the TIE Interceptor is my favorite TIE fighter, aside from the Shiss. If they make the Shiss TIE fighter, then all bets are off. That's going to be my favorite, and that's the one I'm going to have the most of. But for right now, I'm very glad that we finally got a new Imperial thing, because the Rebels got a lot of stuff. I'm glad that we got some new TIE fighters to kind of throw in the mix to kind of make things more challenging and to help counterbalance the fact that we don't have a lot of bigger vessels. Which is ironic that I say that because we actually have 2, but from what I hear, Slave 1 isn't that great, and neither is the Lambda Cruiser, but the Rebels have the medium transport and the Corellian Corvette, and until I see them play, I won't know if they're worth having. Granted, thankfully, they're only for story-based campaign stuff, so you won't be seeing them in a casual game. So, overall, I think the Imperial Aces is a really good buy. If you can find it, grab it, because it's hard to find right now, but it's definitely worth the hunting if you manage to find one. Because, like I said, you're getting a really cool mission. I want to play it. I just need to find someone who will play it with me. And the 2 Interceptor ties look cool. I'm sorry. Red TIE Interceptor, how can you say no to that? And we now have Imperial. They're now the Royal Guard ones, so you can make more themey lists. You know, Darth Vader, if you get 2 of these, get Darth Vader and 2 Royal Guard TIE fighters. Look really awesome on the field. And that's basically it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have your own feelings, thoughts, and musings on the TIE Interceptor Ace kit, feel free to drop a comment down. And that's it for right now. So, until next time, fearless gamers, take care.